Hello and welcome back to this channel. Today I want to talk about how language learning can change your life and how it changed and affected my life. It doesn't matter at which point you are in your language learning journey, because if you haven't even started yet, this video highlights the benefits. If you're in the midst of your language learning journey, this is a good reminder for you why you're actually doing it and why you should continue to do it. So let's start to dive into the reasons and my personal story. Before diving into the benefits and reason to learn a language or to continue learning, let's start with my experience. If someone would ask me at which point I really started to be passionate about this subject, it's very hard to determine because it was a very gradual process. It started with the first language and maybe choosing an international business degree, which of course was focused internationally. But it doesn't matter what you study, because nowadays in a globalized world and cities where you find lots of cultures and lots of opportunities to speak with other nationalities, I think it affects everyone, because you can seek out these opportunities even online and therefore reap the benefits and nice experiences. The first, biggest and most important perspective is the culture perspective, because if you learn a language, you get to know the language, the culture and the country on another level. Because before you could have read maybe about it in English, but if you really start learning the language, you appreciate the language, the culture and all its diversity much more. Especially when you then travel to the country and speak with the people in their own language. Because even if they are very good at English, it's always another connection with the person. Because on the one hand, they appreciate the effort, and on the other hand, they just feel more relaxed and can just be more authentic. So for you, it's an opportunity to get to know people in their most authentic way. The second point is about the cognitive benefits language learning offers. Even though this was not on my radar in the beginning, I was pleasantly surprised when reading about all the benefits offered by language learning, such as mental flexibility, increased memorization capacity, and increased problem-solving skills. So for my part, I see this as the cherry on the top, as a benefit I get. The next benefit is connected to globalization. We live in a globalized world today, so of course you can also profit professionally from it. It doesn't matter where you work, I think, because even if in the immediate future you might not see the benefits in your workplace, there can always come opportunities in the future where it might be nice to know another language, and then you will be prepared. So I think it is nice to keep in the back of the head that this can also help you in the future. Even though I mentioned the cultural benefits, the cultural perspective as the most important aspect, I have to admit that for myself, I think it was the personal growth. So it is about, especially if you learn it at home, even though also it's of course very nice if you learn it at school or university or in another course, to teach yourself something which other people see as hard, which is hard because you have to create structure for yourself, set milestones, be consistent, and get out of your comfort zone, because in the beginning it's very hard to speak the language with others. So I think we can all benefit from this personal growth, seen in better resilience, better adaptability, and generally better self-confidence, because it gives you much more opportunities and just a sense of progress. So I think this is a very nice point to end this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you start your language learning journey if you haven't started yet, or continue